Let's now get the latest from SABC News Reporter Katlego Nyoni on the voter registration in Polokwane in Limpopo. A very good afternoon to you, Katlego. What have you observed in terms of voter turnout? Are the registration stations experiencing a steady flow of people? And does the IEC believe participation is meeting its expectations? And have IEC officials shared any preliminary figures or trends for Polokwane or Limpopo regarding new registrations and voters updating their details?
Now, they have certainly shared those preliminary figures. Now, also, the IEC in Limpopo is quite optimistic that it will be able to reach its target of registering well over 3 million people in the province alone, with a target of reaching 50% of young voters. They credit the University of Limpopo as well as the University of Venda having been the key factor in driving up those registration statistics. We saw in June, during the first phase of the registration, well over 300,000 people were then able to register during that period. Now, in the final phase, the target for the IEC is to go over the 3 million mark. Now, let's get a breakdown of these figures and find out from the IEC Provincial Electoral Officer in Limpopo, Nkaro Mateta. Thank you very much for your time on the news, on the SABC News channel. Give us a scenario and break down some of the figures for us regarding developments which occurred on the first day when it comes to the overall numbers and statistics that you currently have right now of those that registered.
Well, it's just over around 5:30 or so now. And we are just a bit disappointed, comparatively speaking, when compared to registration weekend 1. Because around now we have attended to just over 75,000 people that visited our voting stations for various reasons. And our main interests are those that are registering for the first time. In fact, I was shocked and surprised when I analyzed those who were registering for the first time. And I found that if I zoomed into Polokwane, there is someone who's over 60 who's registering for the first time today. I do not know what this democracy has done to this person, that they only wake up now when they are over 60 and only registering for the first time. But perhaps maybe we should, salute ourselves that we are doing great work, that now we are converting people and people are coming forward to register. So we are hopeful that perhaps tomorrow our numbers will actually increase, particularly the newly registered persons, those who are registering for the first time, and that will be voting for the first time. How exciting if I was to vote for the first time on the 4th of November. So we are saying there is still an opportunity tomorrow, and we would then encourage them to make an effort to visit the stations, because this is the last opportunity to actually do so.
Thank you very much. That's the Limpopo Electoral Officer there, Nkaro Mateta, talking to us about projections on the first day of the registration weekend and saying that they are hopeful that tomorrow those figures will pick up. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Katlego, thank you so much for our update. Katlego Nyoni speaking to us live from Polokwane in Limpopo.